New NHL 20 content coming at you guys on October 25th, and so am I right now with all of the details. Heart Rivals coming to Ultimate Team, we got new jerseys, World of Chell content, gameplay and game mode fixes. Let's get into the details. Chell Notes October patch update. Great news. 1.3 content update notes. I can't believe that's already been 3 updates. Okay, whatever. Hey everyone, we're excited, blah, 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 blah. Great, okay. Gameplay. ECHL regular season overtime rules increases to 7 minutes instead of 5 minutes for the realism. Fixed a case where the penalized team was being allowed to possess the puck when an injury occurs. I've seen that happen a few times where it was a delayed penalty, a guy got injured, and they were able to just skate around with the puck and end up scoring a goal. It sucked. Fixed the case where AI would over-pursue loose pucks on rush chances against. Over-pursue. That means they go too far when there's a loose puck. People think that this is the answer to the sauce glitch. Maybe it's half the answer, just because I noticed the sauce glitch sometimes occurs because of line changes. Sometimes it would switch off of the player that I was using, and he would just go for a line change, and I'm like, whoa, come back. I didn't ask you to do that. And so I think maybe the AI does that too. But at other times, I mean, maybe they see a loose puck, and they're like, ooh, mine, and then, aww, it's actually not a loose puck, and they go back to what they were doing, but it's already too late. Goalies get various animation improvements. I mean, they just copy and paste that. Improvements to covers for pucks underneath the goaltender. Maybe it's those fixes where the goalie covers the puck, but it doesn't even look like he's covering it. Like the puck is like a foot away from him, but he's just holding his ground like he thinks he has the puck. Further improvements to goalie tracking when the puck is behind the net. Hopefully that means the wrap glitch is going to stay dead. Fix the case where the goalie could skate through the net. I really don't see a problem with that. Fix some cases where players would take a path that would put them offside when trying to one-time the puck. I'm guessing that's just for your one-timers involving the defenseman. You'd pass it across the blue line, but it'll go a little bit offside, and your defenseman's like, no, we're going to shoot it from behind the blue line and get that offside. Improved selection for on-knee one-timers. Sure, go for it. Shot angle improvements for accurate release trajectories. Presentation. Added penalty box and bench camera options from Be a Pro and eShow mode. Can I play the whole game from the penalty box? Interesting news. Added new player intro animations. Those are actually kind of cute, so it's nice to see them add more. Just don't spend all of your time on it. Added more variation in cameras during stoppage of plays in outdoor environments. I know my girlfriend always complained about the log cabin in NHL 19. Various environment camera clipping fixes. Player lineup animation camera improvements. Whatever. Franchise mode improvements. Tune the frequency a coach will decline a contract offer due to market size and team status. If the coach is saying your team's city sucks, he's going to decline the contract. Or maybe they're looking for little ones. Maybe they want to play for a team where they won't get hounded by interviews and reporters all the time. Added the ability for restricted free agents to not receive a contract at the start of new franchise mode. Basically, more players available when you start the franchise mode to scoop up for your team. And some stability improvements. Hockey Ultimate Team gets a new game mode similar to online seasons, but better. We'll talk about that in just a moment because we got another link right here. After that, we have fixed an issue where the player bio sometimes showed incorrect win-loss stats for goalies. That's great. Squad Battles gets a warning because if you played a game with less than 30 minutes remaining and you didn't finish that game just didn't count. It's like, what was the point of playing that game? Fixed an issue where the unranked rank got rank 1 rewards. Okay, maybe it didn't get the rewards, but it just showed up like that. World of Chell improvements. Add the ability to now change the Chell challenges card to require a specific number of challenges out of the 15 to earn the special reward, because no one had time to do everything in every game mode. Or actually, better yet, they just didn't want to play some of those game modes. New content added to World of Chell, which is to be revealed through the Chell challenge card. Tune in regularly to see what exciting new stuff you can earn. Probably hockey bags. Just my guess. Then they go ahead and fixed a bunch of stuff, mostly display issues from what it looks like. Then they added a whole bunch of different equipment, gloves. They got jerseys, some retro jerseys, the Heritage Classic jerseys. Looks like updated uniforms for the different leagues, OHL, QMJHL, WHL, DEL, and the National Liga. Alright, now the new game mode, Hut Rivals, let's see what it's about. FIFA already had something like this, so it's an easy copy and paste. They can't possibly mess it up. Hut Rivals is a new online game mode that allows you to compete at your level online, because that's something that we've been kind of missing in NHL. You're always playing against people way too far from your level. Here we have a skill rating, a Rivals points, and Hut Champions points, which is affected after each Hut Rivals game. Do we really need Hut Champions points? I mean, I guess those qualifiers just weren't very useful. So from what it looks like, the skill rating determines the skill level of the players that you play against, what division you're going to be in, and the Rivals points will determine the type of reward that you get based on the players in your division. Getting started, you gotta play your 5 placement matches, and then the game tries to put you in a division that it feels you'll be appropriate for. So your division determines the rewards you'll be playing for each week. The higher your division, the better your rewards. Your skill rating continues to calibrate with every Hut Rivals game. It'll increase with a win and decrease with a loss. Yeah, tell me about it. They should have a whole section dedicated to how it'll increase with a win and decrease with a loss. I would read that. But basically, it'll work a lot like competitive seasons, where the opponent's skill rating will determine how it affects your skill rating. If you get high enough or low enough, you'll get promoted or demoted, as you see here. 1,600 for Division 4, 1,700 for Division 3, blah, blah, blah. After your placement matches, the weekly competition begins, where every division's going to have its own leaderboard full of players. The leaderboard is split into ranks, much like squad battles, but without individual ranks in top 100. You get Rivals points, 500, for winning, of course, but then after that, we get some interesting news. OT wins give a little bit less, and OT losses, well, it's not treated the same as a loss. And then you also get extra points for goals scored, which the only problem with this is how does it work when people quit? Well, people quit when they're down 3-0, so you don't get as much of these points. That would suck. It's almost like when you're up like 2-0, you gotta let him score. And then you score another one. And then you let him score, and then you score another one. And then once you score that 5th one, you can score as many goals as you want. You'll also earn 400 Rivals points per Hut Champions game played, win or loss. This helps ensure you don't miss out on Rivals rewards by participating in Hut Champions. Basically, play your Hut Champions games, and it counts for both, which is nice. I mean, win or loss, you play your 20 games, it's like 20 OT wins, minus the goal scored. We'll see how that ends up working out. Maybe you can just drop 20 straight Hut Champs games, and you'll get the free 8,000 points. Just play with like a bronze squad or something. I don't know. Strategies, guys. This is how the ranks work. The top 15% of users in the division get the highest rank and the best rewards. Top 40% are platinum, top 75% is gold. That's quite a bit of people that will be hitting gold. And then silver and bronze are kind of like the players that don't play a whole lot. If you do end up getting a promotion or get demoted to a different division, that will only affect you in the following week's competition. Here are the rewards, which will be given out at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday. Hut Rivals will reset every week, Tuesday, at 2 p.m. Pacific, or 5 p.m. Eastern Time. When you finish in one of the top 3 ranks in a division, Diamond, Platinum, or Gold, you'll be given different reward options to choose from. You got tradable packs, untradeable packs, and coins. The untradeable packs give you double the pack rewards as above, but untradeable. Or coins if you don't want to deal with all of that randomness. I think it will really depend on how good those packs are. I think early in the year, it's probably a good idea to get the tradable packs. So if you pull something good, you can use the player, you can sell the player. And then toward the end of the year, like Team of the Year time, or just really a time when they release a lot of high-end cards, go for the untradeable packs. You get double the amount to pull something good. You get double the chance of pulling something good. There is a game cap to your weekly Rivals, 50 games per week. That means over the course of the year, you'll probably play like 2,000 games if you meet this criteria. And that's just for the rival point. So you can still go up and down between the divisions. It makes sense, and it definitely deters the the Hut Champions exploit that I mentioned earlier, where you lose all 20 of your Hut Champions games. But then again, I mean, it's still OT wins, 8,000 points. I don't know. If you get all 50 losses, you get 7,500 rival points. So maybe I would still do that. I mean, how many people are actually going to play 50 games a week? I'm certainly not going to play 50 games a week. But you lose your 20 games in Hut Champs, I think you'll still at least get 75%, the top 75%. If I told you that like the top 90 and bottom 10% probably aren't actually going to play the game all that much. So yeah, something to think about. Hut Rivals introduces a new way for all players to qualify for Hut Champions. Yeah, because playing in the qualifiers and like losing 3 games wasn't good enough to qualify for Hut Champions. Because no one was really doing that. So you could easily qualify no matter how good you did or how bad you did. Each game played in Hut Rivals will earn Hut Champions points. Once you reach 2,000 Hut Champions points, you'll be able to redeem them for qualification into a Hut Champions event. It scales up based on each division, so you'll earn entry to Hut Champions much quicker playing in the higher divisions than you will in the lower divisions. But yeah, it's just for playing games, not necessarily winning them. If you participate in Hut Champions, you know, like losing 20 games in a row, you'll earn bonus Hut Champion points. Before, it used to be top 250 players. Now the top 250 players will receive 2,000 Hut Champions point item, and, well, that's nothing. Basically, if you kept requalifying before, you'll keep requalifying now. But I guess what this also means is you can qualify for one Hut Champs event in the top 250, and then you can skip a few, and then you can qualify in like a month from now without even playing a game. So I do like that part of it. Based on this, there are still 10 divisions, just like online seasons, so a lot of the sweaty players are going to be in Division 1, but some people might also relegate on purpose to like Division 2 to 4 and get the top rewards without really breaking a sweat. So I wonder if EA is going to do something about that. Probably not. Probably easier rewards for them, rather than just sweat it out in Division 1. All in all, EA just keeps providing new ways of earning rewards. You don't have to pay money and buy packs to stay competitive. With Hut Rivals, you'll be getting anywhere between like 20k and 100k coins a week as long as you play your games. What are your thoughts on this update? Will you be taking part in Hut Rivals, or are you going to be sticking to online seasons or the offline game modes like squad battles? Overall, the update was rather lackluster, except for Hut Rivals, which adds something new to Hockey Ultimate Team.